the last couple of films we've seen you in been kind of a bit psychologically
different.
torturing.
Yeah.
I guess, Martha Marcy and Silent House as well. So was this a bit of a breath of fresh air to be able to do this?
It was, and it was definitely one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it, because I just think you do so many movies like that back to back, and it's pretty draining. So you kind of want to do something that feels a little bit more lighthearted, and at the same time, something that you want to stand behind. I mean, this really is just like a nice, kind film.
What did you think of Zibby as well when you read the script for the first time?
I think she's a really sweet girl who wants to grow up a little too fast, and has a lot of excitement for life, and is very positive and headstrong. And I think she's great. I really liked her. And I like the way Josh writes. I feel like he has like a rhythm and a style that he writes that he writes in it's really fun to say. It's fun to say the words that he writes.
Is it a bit different sort of being directed by him as an actor? Has it been kind of different to the stuff you've done before?
Yeah, I mean, it is different because, you know, sometimes he'll go back and forth between whether or not he's wearing like actor cap or director cap. And when he tries as much as possible, when it's just you on camera, to give you everything he gave you, and it was both of us on camera. But at the same time, he also has to be aware of what he needs in the editing room. And so it was fun for me to just try and like catch him off guard by maybe hopefully like you're doing a fine job if you're distracting him from directing and only wanting to engage him as a person or an actor and like make him listen to you or something. So I played games with myself that never actually distracted him, but it was fun for me to feel like that was my like goal, or have something else besides worrying about what he was thinking about what I was doing.
There's two kind of books in this movie that sort of play a big part. One's Twilight, I presume, which I know you've been asked a lot about.
Yes.
But the other one meant to be Infinite Jest?
It is, but apparently in London you guys have a different cover, so it's not as obvious as it is in the States. It's not obvious to me at all because I had no idea what they were talking about until we did New York Press. And people kept bringing up the book. I had no idea what the book was.
Is there any, the character that Dean, he becomes obsessed with it almost. Is
there
any, like a book you've had or a film or an album that you've just kind of really zoned into and been obsessed with?
Yeah, I guess I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen Manhattan or Annie Hall, for that matter. Those two movies. I have a handful of movies that I have on my computer for when I'm traveling that I always watch to fall to sleep, like to go to sleep. And one's Tootsie, Manhattan, and Roman Holiday. Those three movies I'll watch over and over again. But I guess from a young age, Gone with the Wind became like the most perfect movie in my mind. And I even pretended, we had to write a hero story when I was younger in one of my academic classes when I was like, I don't know, 11 or 12, and you learned about the actual structure of writing a hero story. And I literally wrote about like Clark Gable's like rescuing people during the Civil War from burning buildings. And I pretended like it was an original idea. And then I still watch Gone with the Wind once a year at least.